Welcome to One Must Fall. I did mention we're going to play an old game, but I didn't mention how old, and this is super old. This is from '94. We're actually playing it on DOSBox because this is not available for Windows. It is so old it's abandonware, and you can get it for free as abandonware. And you have to use DOSBox, which is a program that emulates DOS, which is a really old, It's before Windows. It's an operating system that was kind of widely used before Windows. So we're using DOSBox to play One Must Fall. This isn't the game that I was talking about. This is not the game that I meant to first play. But somebody mentioned it, so I have to play it, and I did actually play it. I went through tournament play, which is what I normally do and what I really enjoy doing, and I played through the entirety of tournament play, and I finished tournament play as much as you can finish it, which is, I mean, you finish the World Championship, there's 4 tournaments, you finish the World Championship, I'll actually show you, and then you redo it, and I redid it without having money, so all of my stuff went back, which is a horrible thing, so I never want to touch it again. But basically, you can redo the World Championship. I thought about doing a whole tournament play from start to finish, but that will take me like an hour and a half of basically the same thing over and over and over again, which I love and is super fun, but I should probably not do that and just do a one-player game, which should take us like 10 minutes. So I can actually talk about the game a little bit. This is a fighting game. It is completely a fighting game. It is a very old fighting game from '94. It is fantastic. I spent so much of my childhood playing it, and some of my adult life, though it is much faster and ends much quicker when you're adult, when you know what you're doing a little bit, and not just randomly pressing buttons. So there's 1-player and 2-player mode, and there's tournament play. In tournament play, you start off at, you could like go to one of these basic North American Open, Katushi Challenge, War Invitational, and then the World Championship, and you just fight a bunch of AI that they have. There are 12, I think, or 10 different, there's 11 or 13 because there's Nova, which you can't play normally. So there are different robots, and the robots have a very specific moveset. Now, these people have a little bit of different personalities or gameplay and stuff, but the main thing is the power, agility, endurance, and the which is on the left side, and this is their own specific. I'm not entirely sure what those do, but the other thing is arm power, arm speed, leg power, and leg speed. Those are for the specific robot that they're playing, which means that different robots have different stuff. And the different robots obviously have different movesets and special abilities. For example, I am playing the Jaguar, which has the special moves of Jaguar Leap, Concussion Cannon, Overhead Throw. If I buy a trade to another robot, I can use one of the other robots, and you can see I will get an amount of money that is sort of comparable to what I'm giving away. The power, agility, endurance is supposedly my player, the person that I am, which is the top right, top left, and that can also stuff that you can train and buy. You know, you gain money or you lose money when you win or lose, and then you can buy new stuff and improve your. Oh, and I can buy Nova now because I finished the World Championship. This is the special boss that usually only the boss characters have, and you can only get it if you finish the World Championship. And it's generally just better than anything else, and can get to higher place. Not super high as some things, but the average of it is just better in terms of arm, leg, power, all those things. Or, that's the tournament mode, which is fantastic, and we're not going to play because it's just going to take a long time and be the repetitive thing. What we are going to play is just the 1-player game. And you can pick one of these. They have the power, agility, endurance, just certain things. I'm just going to take Milano because he has the highest agility, and all I care about is speed in this game because I broke the game in a sense because I know exactly what I'm doing. These are all the robots. They're all super cool, but we're going to use the most generic basic one because it has pretty much what I like using. All of them are sort of viable, I want to say, but less so. I did really enjoy playing with Shadow because he shoots out shadows, which is super cool. Again, this came out in '94. I probably played it a little bit later because I was 4. So, I love this game. I mean, I don't know if you can see how much I'm just enjoying gushing about this extremely old game, but let's just get into this. So we're gonna play through. I hope I remember to put this. Let's check just in case.
Ready.
So,
Fight.
what I want to check is just that I put it on the hardest difficulty level, because if it's on less than the hardest difficulty level, you don't get to fight the boss. So it is on champion, okay. So world class champion is the final, yeah, it's the hardest thing. Okay, cool. So we're playing it on the hardest difficulty level, which doesn't matter much because I'm gonna destroy everything anyways. Or maybe I'll lose. I might totally lose here, which will be interesting. So we're gonna play versus everybody, and then Nova. Okay, so my strategy is pretty simple, and it's basically using only kicks. Now, this is the standard thing that you always want to use, and then they get stunned, and she should be dead. That's perfect. Okay, cool. So, I also did it only best of once, so it'll be end faster, and you get like points. These points, if you're in tournament mode, you get money, but we're not in tournament mode, so you don't get money. This is all supposedly televised, so we are basically we're in a VR suit, piloting real robots, but in a VR suit. So these are giant robots, supposedly. Milano showed incredible abilities with the Jaguars. Crystal became little more than a punching bag. This one, as well as other outstanding hits, have sent Crystal back to the shop for a while. Yeah, and then you just go straight in, and supposedly they have personalities. The company will soon thrive under my rule. It's thriving now, and you'll never win anyway. We are the winner of this tournament. There's a story. The winner of this tournament will take over the company for some freaking reason. The company that does, I don't even know what. Not that it matters.
Ready.
Yeah. So. I forget what I wanted to say. So this is kind of the strategy for most of the time, because you can sort of cancel your animation, and he's going to get hit by those or not. So you can sort of cancel the animation of this immediately of jumping leg. The air jumping leg air attack. You can sort of, I don't know if cancel that, if you want to call it canceling that, but you can immediately do the back leg thing, and the back leg thing deals a lot of damage. When you hit them with the lower leg attack, and just so I mentioned, there's punch and kick. There's punch and kick, that's it. And you can move. Those are basically all your buttons. And there are special moves, but we never use them. I basically never use them. I can try and show one of them, like this one, which is the coolest one in the whole game. It's called overhead throw, and it's amazing because, oh, he did something. Look at that. That looks so cool. Oh, okay. He's using tactics. No, he's. Oh no! Oh, I'm stunned. I might die. I might just die. So making a tiny mistake will get you dead. Okay, never mind. Will kill you because every hit does quite a lot of damage in this mode. In the tournament mode, it doesn't. Yeah, so it's all televised and it's pretty cool and blah blah blah. We're gonna ignore the story and all of those things. Honestly, there's so many cool moves and so many cool things about this game. It's not entirely balanced, I would say, but I don't know how much you play it. Considering it was released in '94, which is like DOS, is amazing because it has such a high level of polish and it's just so cool. This will kill him. And yeah, what else is there to say? So you're noticing a few things. First of all, is that we both have a stun meter. We have an HP meter and a stun meter. And when you take too much damage, you get stunned, which basically means the opponent gets a free hit or a free combo on you, which is usually a lot of damage and is kind of bad. And that there are several arenas which are always picked at random. And these arenas that are picked at random, just die, just die. Just die. And these arenas, some of them have nothing. I mean, there's one or two that have basically nothing in them. Oh, well, it depends how you define nothing. There are arenas that have absolutely nothing, and there are arenas that have some kind of thing happening in them. For example, the fire one, which is, there you go. It's this one, and the one where there's, that's Shadow. And the one where there are, what's the name? The airplanes that are shooting you down. Remember, we were supposedly, these are giant robots, so an airplane coming in and a fighter jet coming and shooting you isn't much. And this is Flail, which is usually the most difficult one to fight for some reason with this strategy. Not always. The Gargoyle is also really difficult to fight. Gargoyle is, I think, more difficult to fight than Flail with this strategy. With this thing that I always do. See, they almost hit me, but I managed to avoid them. And other than that, I think this will do more. Oh god, I did. I thought I'd kill him. He's dead. So there's all kinds of different things you can do. I usually prefer the arenas where there's nothing that could actually happen to you. Like this one has absolutely nothing in it, which is great because it means no random blah that could just screw me over. Especially the one with the giant spikes, which you already saw. That one is bad. That one could really screw you up. Ooh. That one can really screw you up because sometimes there's like nothing you can do, and I'm in the middle of a combo and you just get hit, and it really sucks. Are we like, how many more are there? Jesus Christ. There should be 9, and then you fight Sergeant. No, it's not Sergeant. He's Captain. He's Major. He's military name. We'll see. Kosiak. I don't freaking remember. But anyway, this one I hate this arena, for example. What else is there to say about this game? It's great. Like, you will super enjoy playing tournament mode, I think, and trying out, maybe fighting your friends. I don't know, I haven't played. There you go. So this is Major Kresiak, and you have no idea the impact this fight may have. Oh, but I do. You're the one in the dark here. So this is the final boss. We're gonna fight the final boss now. And if anyone might kill me, it's him. Because he needs like 3 hits or something and I'm freaking gonna die. But we'll see what happens, you know? I'm just gonna take it super safe. I gotta say that the different... Oh, don't do that. Okay, let's do this. The different robots are super cool. And there's, like, if you'd make this today, there's so much cool stuff you could do with this game. I love it. It's super great. No! Just die. Just die. Just die. Literally any hit. No. Okay, he's dead. Yay! And now he gets up and explodes. Oh! That's super awesome. So now we get the epilogue. All you arena junkies out there, a pretty good show at the stadium. Major Kresiak fought with skill, but not enough to put down Milano's hulking jaguar. Hey, maybe next time, Major Kresiak. You awaking in your own body for a few moments. You come down from the adrenaline high you've experienced. Your body seems so frail now. The team is already celebrating, and you're welcome their congratulations. The time to party is short-lived. Your mind takes in the last few hours events, and the knowledge that an entire moon is now yours to command. So apparently you took over the moon, or something. Wait a sec, comes a panicking voice from a vid monitor. Everyone, listen! He turns up the volume, and everyone in the room is quiet. Was found dead today. We repeat, Hans Kresiak's body was found at 1800 hours tonight in a garbage bin outside the Nova laboratories. Everyone is holding their breath as the news reporter continues. We have been handed this notice that was to be read when Kresiak won the fights tonight. It reads, notice to all humans, a new day has begun. Nova, a project started by War. Nova is the name of the final boss robot. Started by War, will give new life. This process can take a human brain and place it inside a robotic body. When you saw tonight was me, Hans Kresiak, directly connected to a new form of HAR. The human race will now see its ultimate evolution. The thing is that I need it. The announcer lays down the digipad, continuing the message. Tragically, all scientists close to the project have been killed in a fire which broke out shortly after the last match tonight. All workers of the Nova project were destroyed. In other news, a crew member switches the display off. Well, looks like we'll be looking for a new boss now. That's supposedly you. That face is supposedly you, no matter which person you picked, which is cute. With Kresiak's deck, there are going to be obvious changes. The board of directors is already talking about electing a new president, and you're just the man for the job as well. First, you'll need to bring Ganymede up to speed. Then, which is Saturn, one of Saturn's moons, I believe. If I know my celestial bodies. Then use its enormous natural resources to produce HARs at record pace. Then, when the recognition is there, bid for president. Once president, you can reveal your true name and show this company's your birthright. There's apparently a story behind this. Once again, War will be a company for helping mankind, not enslaving it. Perhaps you can even change the name to Aeronautics and Robotics Technologies, or something. As you fly towards the moon, a piece falls over you. You feel like you can finally relax now that the hard part of the journey is over, or something. And that was better than a few other times that I did this previously, which is cool. Can you beat my time? My score? I mean, whatever. So anyway, that was One Must Fall. It took 14 minutes, which is fine. Mostly of me babbling and a little bit of gameplay. It's great. I love it. And next week, hopefully, I have an extremely busy week, and weekend, but hopefully next week we'll actually play the next game that I intended for us to play. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, as usual, and I'll see you guys next time.